Hello everyone, this is Kelly Beard of KarmicTools.com, and this is your weekly forecast for April 5th through the 11th of 2026. So our week kicks off on Sunday with Sun squaring Jupiter. This potent energy urges discernment, while it also motivates you to achieve numerous tasks. So it is crucial to avoid taking on more than you can manage solo. Okay, Sun's all about you, the individual. Jupiter's expanding things. The square is where we need to grow, and both of these illuminate consciousness. So it's probably some kind of shift in consciousness that we need, and to just be aware of our own limitations at that moment. Nevertheless, if you seek that extra push to accomplish these tasks, this energy offers the needed optimism to expand beyond your usual limitations. Okay, so you're supported to do that, but don't push yourself where you hurt yourself. It can evoke a sense of self-righteousness, yet directing this energy inwardly can bring substantial benefits. Integrating your beliefs into your actions and embodying your own truth is essential. However, imposing your beliefs on others might lead to challenges. Stay open-minded and receptive. Embrace a don't know mind or a don't know attitude. Entertain the possibilities, right? As there is always potential to learn from different perspectives that could be invaluable now or in the future. So the sun is lighting something up, and we need to pay attention. Then we jump from Sunday to Wednesday the 8th, when Mars will sextile Uranus. This energy sparks inspiration and original ideas, illuminating new pathways in your personal journey and revealing alternative possibilities that you may not have considered until now. With spontaneity and creativity at its core, caution is advised against change just for change's sake. However, if you are prepared for a significant transformation, this activation can offer the clarity needed to overcome long-standing obstacles. When harnessed consciously, it has the power to break you free from stagnant routines and inspire authentic change. Armed with newfound energy and newly awakened insights, you are propelled toward a revitalized state of being, even if it disrupts the status quo or confuses others. Embrace unconventional thinking, improvise, explore new activities, and connect with diverse communities to fully harness this transformative energy. So, Mars, who you are and what you want, Uranus, changing, sextile's an opportunity to change, let's say, so you have to choose it. But this is a really good one to have on the heels of last week. This is really good, and it supports everything else going on this month. Let's just say Mars and Mercury are very present this month and touching everything. And it's the last thing it did in Pisces before the next day, entering Aries on Thursday the 9th. And Mars will be there until May 18th. So the last time Mars was in Aries was May-June of 2024. And since then, it has made a full journey through the signs, coming back to this new beginning. But what is special is that Saturn and Neptune just permanently entered Aries too, which lends additional power and longevity to that which we choose and birth in the near future. It is time to check in with how you negotiate on your own behalf, how you get your ideas in the world, and how you hold good boundaries. Whatever is up for you now in terms of your desired nature, individual needs, and ways of going about getting them met is all up for rebirth and renewal. Who you are and what you want has evolved at a minimum in the last 2-year Mars cycle. Okay, deep breath. So our Aries department is where this renewal is happening, and Mars is starting a new journey from Aries through Pisces. Now, in its home sign of Aries, it is a very powerful energy of renewal that does require conscious choice and clear direction. Otherwise, it becomes distraction and action for the sake of action, rather than forward movement. All forms of activities are recommended because this energy inspires you to stay active and physical. It is a great time to start a health or workout program, but don't be so extreme or overconfident that you attract injuries. Set goals and work on projects that have a beginning, middle, and end, and preferably something that has immediate results so that you can gain that sense of accomplishment sooner than later. Use this energy to get things started, and when it gets to Taurus, which is basically 2 months from now, then you can think about what you want to feed and sustain. But in Aries, just make the first choice or the first move. Mars in Aries is not generally patient, but Saturn there can help you with that and help you set some bigger goals. This is the most courageous energy, and you should fiercely protect your creations, be they creative projects or actual children. The shadow of this energy can be self-sabotage or self-destructiveness if and when it is not properly directed. On the other hand, it can also accomplish things that others only dream of, but never experience because they are too afraid to take a risk, try something new, or take that first step and see where it leads. Obstacles inevitably pop up along the way to your current goal. This energy helps you persevere and stay focused. Also, we cannot underestimate the power of the warrior spirit that both Mars and Aries represent most of the time. With Neptune there for the first time in 165 years, we are activating the spiritual warrior within. Mars makes it personal and how you want to channel your own warrior spirit. Try to channel this fiery energy into something useful and relevant, and not burn yourself out before you have figured out who you are and what you really want. I'm going to suggest that you activate your own inner spiritual warrior that is also a fearless leader and compassionate lover of life, and that leads to your own higher expression of truth and purpose. I believe we can be proactive on our own behalf and get ahead of this energy by really asking the hard questions about your own nature and activating your healing or integration process there. I personally am going to do some digging and research into my own patterns around sex and anger, which is very Mars, which will also come up for many others. So again, if you are more conscious about it, the less chance of hurting yourself or anyone else. This is ultimately about your independence and freedom too. What does that mean for you and look like for you? Let's call in a new vision on micro levels, who you are and what you want, your purpose at this time, and on macro levels, what it means to be a contributing citizen and responsible adult in an ever-expanding global family. Okay, deep breath. Now is Thursday the 9th, which is when the Venus circle typically is 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, but we do have a guest teacher. So anyone that wants access to that call, please reach out directly, and I will confirm the date, place, and access. Okay, so that is our week. Be sure to check in with the April monthly missive if you're looking for certain links and things. That's where everything kind of lives for the month. And join us when and where you can. Reach out directly when you need to, and have a fantastic week. This is Kelly Beard of Karmic Tools signing off.